get the range, get the...
Jason Rosario, Charlo's trainer. Castano punches more. He tries to outwork you. He's a very effective counter puncher, and of course, has the great equalizer.
Now, you know, you can tell that Charlo's just basically looking for, but he gets, he throws wild punches and he opens up.
Yeah, I wouldn't go so far, but he's pretty responsive there, and I think he's going to bait him.
Especially the inside punches.
Yes, and no question.
Who is still surprisingly defensively responsible as he lands that lead right.
Listen, Castano's going to try to outwork Jermell, but you don't want to outwork.
Charlo's never thrown more than 600s ago against Deshaun John.
Look for the one punch that will turn things.
Yeah, Charlo, boy, he is definitely Abner.
Yeah, and he's really.
And here comes.
I was just about to say, Castano has some.
Oh, but Charlo can clip him in between. And Charlo now on punch.
And that is why Castano.
Efficient attack from Jermell Charlo. A terrific second round, Charlo.
To do though.
Charlo, as we settle in.
Counter punch of choice would it be this took from Charlo, and we'll see.
Held an unofficial round robin at this weight tonight.
Yeah, this division is.
Don't try to hook as much.
Do the same thing.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's a double jab his way in without getting
the previous fighters, but
top five good fighters, but Charlo's
to the body. We saw what happened in the 8th against Rosario. Now Castano distance clips Charlo with the left hook.
Oh my!
He took advantage of that opportunity. He covered, he tried to counter, but he got caught with the left hand. Right there, right inside.
Charlo along the ropes. Castano with that left hook block.
Well, you just fed, looking for the opportunity to counter.
Charlo leverage on those punches. There's a sweeping left.
Right now, guys. Best punch, which is the hook. And he said, well, yeah, I took it. I almost,
right on Charlo.
And he heard as he gets in, he lands his combinations as well.
Final minute of the 4th. They fought each other. Castano comes back now. There's a left hook to the
winning in this round.
And there Charlo.
Great, all rounds.
Coming into this moment. Castano in the corner, unloads the left and right. There's the jab, but Castano, of course.
Happened when he fought Harrison. Definitely set up a trap.
Charlo unloads the 1-2, but he'd right that scored. And the cuffing left hook, 2 through the guard from Charlo.
Charlo stepped the difference here for him. That's what right. Castano used 40% so far of his power punches.
Charlo wanting to bait 5th, pawing at him with the jab. Castano
on the guard, waiting for Castano to make him coming in. Or the up scene yet. And Castano has to pressure a little bit more. Work the body.
That spot there is where Charlo. Yeah, that's where Castano's having problems in this round.
Castano's that right body shot. He gets the attention of Charlo.
Counter attack by unloading on Charlo. Charlo double pumps the jab. There's a left uppercut that missed for Charlo. Good head move, jab, and he started.
I mean, we know that he's got a powerful
rounds probably by the
Castano throwing more and landings. Again, a theme that we've seen throughout.
Gets a fighter hurt and Shankly. That has worked perfect.
Castano managed to make that 3 through the guard. Misses with the left hook. Counter shot lands for Charlo. Fans on their feet at sustained 2-way action as Charlo goes to the body. Right hand by Castano.
Charlo's did a better
output we're used to seeing.
Great jab. He knows how to be good.
We've seen many volume punches become less volume punches against Isha.
And now it's volume with 30 seconds left in the 6th before Castano comes back.
Jermell stops throwing the jab. He gives you the opportunity.
Derek James about the languishing on the ropes and eating shots like this. Attempting to crown the first Jermell Charlo.
Difference in styles, which makes it very interesting to see his share of rounds. But when Castano, I have Castano ahead, 58-56.
Well, the jab was able to pierce through there a few times, but Castano now returning fire.
He lets his hands go. He's really
jab scores for Charlo, splits the guard.
Total punches, you take a look, and because it plays per round, some will argue, what ones it's a very competitive and interesting fight.
Couple exit. Retreat, trying to establish the jab on the ropes. Pivots and then goes for Jermell Charlo. Less than 20% of his hitting.
Yeah, he's not way in. That's one thing he needs to do more of.
Hand by Castaño. Left hook to the left.
For Charlo to throw the jab to counter on top.
Just Charlo then to split the left hand like we just saw.
Good work on the inside there, by
Leads with the ropes.
Here's Charlo giving him this round, but
Castaño continues to march forward. We head to round number 8. Was able the adjudicator how many rounds they met.
And so many of these bunch of different directions.
And of course, Castaño now up by 3 points.
Castaño see, there's the
beautiful
jab.
right hand and the left hook.
Remember with that left hook, and I'll tell you, nice right, but this fight was not going to be a long one, and he's hanging in there, boy, isn't he?
12 to determine an unbeaten champion at 150.
Somehow, I want to say shocked that he came right through him. I know he was expecting this habit, and it's there in your face. It's a game changer.
And there's the jab of Castaño. I think that is he only lands a little over 2 a round, but
Carlos landed a nice left hook to the body, but then Castaño, his low output, explosive power.
And we know of his power in the fight around and what the volume punching.
Charlo with the left hook or the right hand. It's here in the final seconds. A good round for Brian Castaño. Castaño has been very calm to what is the biggest fight of both.
Charlo has to be more of a volume puncher himself, more than just a jab. Punch with the jab. Let your right hand go.
He lands 7.8 punches per round, and that's pretty significant.
Castaño just underneath that. Charlo still on his back, unable to.
We still have not yet seen the uppercut from Jermell that he usually sets up, especially.
Yeah, I'm surprised that punch has. Overall, it's a big, more than an edge.
There's the jab.
It's a stiff one, and it popped Castaño's head forward. Charlo on the ropes. Castaño with some blistering combination punches.
Yeah, they're not up. Yeah, he's making the fight.
That right hand hurts.
The right hand of people would have thought.
Once a right hand. There's a right block by Castaño. Castaño pot-shotting with the jab is Charlo. Castaño closes the distance. Doesn't score a lot, but still met.
Well, you can't discourage, Brian.
Number 10.
The opening, Castaño coming in with the.
He's been unable to really implement with his right hand, but
it happens, and you overtrain, you didn't train well enough, you let his hands go a little bit more.
Well, James told
Charlo, fighting in his hometown.
Daniel said it would be done, but he's proven to be alive.
All the pressure for Charlo.
It's for Castaño. Right hand clips the jaw. Sitting down and marching forward.
After him, in round 2, he didn't do.
And it's the right hand that Mo talked about.
And there's another right hand that hurt him. Trying to his will and skill and power on
and Castaño does not fight.
He survived
by nature.
Clip the jaw, Castaño.
Castaño tried to land the hook. He's going to have to do something.
That's right. Yeah, you saw that. He missed.
The right hand lands for Charlo into the fight for Jermell with 10 seconds left in the. Charlo can unload on Castaño. But round 11.
Normally Castaño is against Teixeira. He landed 55 punches.
He's looking like himself.
And he's listening to his trainer, doubling up with the left hands. And he lands a right and a left.
There it is. Get your respect back. That's what you.
Just past the midpoint of the 11th. Bounced off Charlo's glove. Charlo, Castaño on Steve Farhood's unofficial score.
Charlo has not been active in this round. Only that many more from Castaño, but
back to what really got.
And to keep Castaño away.
Hold him just a little.
Late hand by Castaño. Charlo firing back. But back comes Chip Pedigree, champion. Highly competitive.
He's going to be a really interesting round for both. Castaño, Charlo overwhelm him. But Charlo, look for the right spot.
Is that enough for him to win the fight?
Yeah. To who takes the goes.
Guys, so much in stake in this round I think for Charlo.
In this round, though, landing the jab and some things Castaño trying to close. Oh my!
That left hook by Castaño.
Pressure. He's not just.
Minute. Tonight's main event. Hang on, Castaño.
And done the better work, but here comes Castaño. Close the gap in this round. Oh, nice body.
Mel Charlo than as previous as we come down the stretch.